So we ran out today to Shuckers in North Bay Village because I heard that Reef Runner Boats was doing a sea trial day, and this is hole number 1 of their brand new 28, which we have not seen in person. We got good friend Kevin Cabrera here. You probably know him from the Instagrams.
Nice to see you, man.
Miami Mutton Man Jr. and his father, Miami Mutton Man. These guys absolutely destroy it when it comes to bottom fishing, and some of the best fishing I've done personally has been with these guys. So reach out to them, 305-302-5544. Shameless plug right here, but it's worth it. And now they got this badass boat to take you out, because you used to go on other people's boats.
Yeah,
correct?
that's what we did forever, is go on people's boats, show them how to do it on their boats. And forever we've always, rejected people that don't have boats. So now I got my license, we're all good to go, and partnered up with Reef Runner so we could offer that to the public as well. So now if you don't have a boat, you can hit me up and we'll go on this
You're
boat
good to
right
go
now.
now.
And now everybody
and
can
a very
enjoy.
nice platform. There's the 34 right behind us. We got Donna and the crew over there.
And the 23 ripping by again over there.
23 right behind it. Look to the right, Jason.
Yeah,
so
we
this is a Reef Runner show out here today.
Kind of took over the North Bay Village over here.
Cool. Well, glad we can make it. I wanted to go through the boat. Again, I have not even seen it, so I know nothing about this boat at all. So Kevin is going to walk through, give us some of the specs that obviously he knows, and go through how he built his boat. So if we can, let's go ahead and start off with the bow. I see you got a trolling platform base set up there. What do you got going there?
Yeah, we got a Rodan. I think it's 112-pound thrust, 74-inch shaft, if I'm not mistaken. We got the connect right here. These connects, if you know, you know. These connects are the ish. Here we got our anchor locker. We still got to put some deck material in here so we could protect it from the anchor chain and all that stuff. It's pretty deep, so I like to use a lot of anchor chain and rope.
Are you guys anchoring for the most part, or do you use that Rodan to actually refish?
We use both. Sometimes the current is too strong for the Rodan, so you absolutely need to have an anchor on the boat all times. A lot of people make that common misconception of, oh, I got the trolling motor, I don't need the anchor.
No,
always need the
high
anchor.
current day, you're going to need the anchor anyway. I was always curious about that. It sounds like a great idea. Deep dropping, to be on a reef and not have to deal with anchor is crazy.
Oh, that's day and night.
We haven't yet to try one, but
sometimes you do need the anchor, though. Sometimes you do.
It's good to have it, and you got it tucked away there, nice and organized. So, you're always going to have the backup anyway, and then you have additional access to the dock line through here, right? And some life jackets you threw in there. So it's a pretty big space, so you have room for additional storage.
Yeah. On top of that, we got a Rockford Fosgate sound system throughout the whole entire boat. I mean, these guys really hooked us up.
Nice.
And if you notice, every single one of the piping, all the piping is all like powder coated. It's got like this Line-X material on it.
Yeah, like that Rhino liner, kind of that satin finish, but you get a little bit of a grip.
Yep. It's all throughout. Yep, it will withstand a little bit more of that salt, and the beating I'm going to put on this boat. Sure. So I went with that black color too, so it doesn't chip and all that stuff. You won't see it much. What else we got? So in the deck, in here in the front, we got this coffin. This 200 gallons. All insulated.
Nice.
Another super cool feature that's on this boat is all the freaking hatches they all got this channel. They all intertwine.
In-deck drain system, so it's a self-bailing deck.
Correct.
So all that water, when it rains or when you're washing the boat, obviously it's going to seep through the joints here between your hatch and this. So it'll drop into this channel, work its way through there, and that plumbing system works all the way back towards the transom, and it goes not into the bilge, it goes actually out and over the boat.
Right out the scuppers,
So they do a really good job with that, nice finishes throughout. Heavy duty fiberglass. These guys, one thing when we built our 23 is they go above and beyond on everything. That little 23 we had was a freaking
there's no shortage of material on these boats, that's for sure.
So, and one thing I wanted to mention too that we were talking that I think would be interesting, Kevin said it very well a minute ago to me. He's testing everything out from the boat to the electronics to the sound system. He's not a sales guy, he's a fisherman. So he might be a good guy if you guys are interested in anything on this boat to reach out to. And he's not going to BS you. He's going to tell you exactly what he feels about it.
Yep.
And he runs these boats hard. He goes through those electronics, and you know he has a lot of experience. So
yeah, my guys know when I get on their boat. Mind you, this is what I've been doing forever: is go on their boats. You know, I let them know the ins and outs and if they got what they paid for or not. In other words,
yeah.
You know what I mean? And
it might be a good source.
Most of the time, they don't get what they paid for, and I let them down. But hey, it's better than telling you, hey, yeah, this is awesome. You're at great stuff. Keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
It's like, hey,
honesty is always
for
best.
sure. 100%.
So this is how many gallons, Livewell?
So this is a Livewell as well. It's 45 gallons. I don't have it plumbed right now. I'm going to use this as storage. So you can double it as storage or Livewell. That's 45 gallons, goes plumbed. And then if you work your way back to the boat, we got this little nice forward seating here, this nice upholstery. Yep. Oh, we got fresh water. We got 45 gallons of fresh water as well, tucked away in there.
How many gallons of fuel?
210 gallons of fuel on the 28.
210 gallons.
Yeah.
Nice. So this thing's got to be super fuel efficient, I imagine.
Man,
so you got to get 400 plus miles out of it.
For sure. This boat does 2 for 1. So
yeah.
Well, I'm sure we'll get 400-mile range like nothing. And then we got hatches all throughout the whole entire deck. This hatch on both sides goes right about to where you're standing right there. It's like about 8-9 feet.
Really?
So you can, we could double this as rod rack storage, put your brushes in there, stuff like that. It goes really deep in there. So I'm gonna use this as storage, as rod storage. And
nice.
then,
usually in that stringer grid that you have underneath this deck, there's a lot of dead space. So if you can work those bulkheads properly, you can maximize, you know, an in-deck hatch and be able to get that 6, 7, 8 foot length, which is nice. You can never have too much storage,
100%.
especially on a 28 footer. Sometimes you don't have nearly enough. So to be able to have those midship, a lot of boats don't even have that to begin with. So to have it and to have them at 7 feet, to be able to use them as rod storage, gas, you know, your push brooms to be able to clean the boat, whatever. Is fantastic. These guys kill it.
Yep. You got that right. And then as we work our way back,
before you
we got the helm here. Pretty nice, simple leaning posts. I don't want to make it too, cluttered. Very nice. We could fit 3 people here comfortably. If you work your way to the dash, we got our Raymarine. I think these are 16-inch, if I'm not mistaken, 16-inch Axiom Pros as your MFDs. We got your vessel view here, Simrad. That's a 9-inch as well. Your throttle.
Seakeeper rides?
Yep, we got a Seakeeper ride system on this boat.
Nice.
Works amazing.
Yeah.
We got the autopilot, VHF, and then obviously our Rockford head unit there. But yeah, if another nice little feature that I like on these boats that they did is they put a double step here, and they kind of extended the step out from the middle of the console.
Oh yeah.
So that little feature there, you don't really know unless you know. This is just another little piece that you wouldn't think of. It's just
most people put their foot up here or something. So having that little spot just for it is. You've been on enough boats and you know
always
exactly
trying to figure out where you're gonna put your foot.
Yeah. Keep your feet off the dash. That's
one
nice
thing I pointed out and I liked. And then you got your first little step here, which lets you accommodate yourself real nice. So then you work your way back. We got here. So here we got our tackle station. I'm still gonna add some rod holders here. I want to add some rod holders here. We got some cup holders. Your tackle station. We got some croquetas in there. That's the secret right there. Secret to catching fish right there.
Hey, you need the food. We just ate and I just had a line of cocktail sauce. I don't know if you can notice splatter on my chest from the calamari I ate and I tried to wash it off, but you got to eat out here too, and especially when you're doing sea trials all day. So,
yep.
Understood.
So then you got a pull out food cooler right here. Pull out. I'm gonna put a nice cushion on there. We're also gonna put a cushion that comes off with magnets here. Comes right onto these 2 little spots right here.
Like a backrest.
Yeah, like a backrest. Yep, for the customers. And then once we get to ready to fish, we just take it out, put it in one of the hatches, and you're good to go. So then you got this pulls out. Let me go ahead and put it back.
Go ahead.
And then in here, you got these are both 50-gallon fish boxes, all insulated. It comes to about, I'd say about right in here. And more than enough space for fish and whatever else you're gonna need it for. You got one on each side, so, and then you got the midship, so there's really a lot of storage on this boat. Can't have too much storage, that's for sure.
Yep, it's definitely impressive for a 28-footer to have this much room. So.
And then that is what it's impressive for a 28-footer, is that bilge access. You could pretty much sleep in there. I mean, notice how the whole
nice and finished.
Yeah, the whole entire bilge access is finished. It's actually one of the cleanest bilge accesses I've seen on a boat this size, you know?
Yep. I have all Gemlux valves. You know, you got your rule, bilge palms, all simple and clean. Transducer over there to the starboard side. I'm not sure what this thing is over here. It looks like a
this is like a filter. It looks like a pool filter, right?
Yeah, that's what it is. Like a skimmer for your pool.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I've seen that before.
So what that does is it filters out the blood and all the ice and all the gunk that's coming out through when you pull the plugs, right? So you could have a pump goes into that filter, filters out all the bad stuff so it doesn't mess up your pump, and then it takes it out. Or
so it's like a macerator?
Like kind of like a macerator. Yeah, it is a macerator actually. And then we got that valve there in case that gets too clogged up. You take out the thing while you're cleaning it. You could just open that valve and have everything go straight into the
this is for like a dump valve here, because I'm sure when you're washing the boat, you get some of that soapy water and stuff. To be able to get that water out, you open up that dump valve. This is a guess, obviously, because when you run the macerator to get that soapy water out, sometimes it just gets air in there and starts shooting foam. So having kind of a secondary dump that you can throw into the bilge when it's not full of blood and all that junk.
That was the idea behind it, in case
you can clean out your boxes when you're cleaning.
Yep. Yeah, exactly,
really smart idea.
Yep, and then like I said, everything here is finished. Everything is very well thought out.
Very nice.
Yep, you got your scuppers here and deck. Come out, 65 gallon Livewell. I mean, this is gonna double as a jacuzzi for my son. To be 100% honest, on those summer days.
Yeah, it's good size.
It's pretty much all you need. Like I said, I'm not gonna plumb the one in the front. I'm gonna just use this.
You don't do a lot of live bait fishing?
Nah, we don't need all that.
Yeah, look how clean this transom is too. I just realized it's just perfectly flat. You got the rigging.
That's another
going
thing.
into it, and you have quite a bit of room. A side door right here.
Oh yeah.
Able to pop out. But now with these new outboards, you don't need that little sunken in situation here, so you can actually maximize your space on the transom.
Yep.
A few rod holders bolted on back here. Absolutely perfect. How are the 300s?
Oh, those 300s are pushing this upwards of 62 miles an hour.
62? Sweet.
We're burning, at that speed, we're burning 1.1, 1.2 miles per gallon.
At full
throttle.
Nice.
Yeah, and the cruising speed on these at 4,200 RPMs is about 40 miles an hour, 41. And we're burning about 2 miles per gallon.
2 miles per gallon?
1.9, 1.8.
Excellent.
Around there. Yeah, that transom is honestly one of my favorite features on the boat, is this transom. It is bigger than any transom I've personally seen out there.
It's usable. I mean, a lot of times you see that and you can't really even step. You're stumbling.
Very accessible.
So it's actually something you can get out there and use, and obviously get in and out of the boat if you're diving or at the sandbar with your kids.
Yeah, I don't spearfish myself. I stay on the boat, but a lot of my friends that do spearfish see this and fall in love. Yeah, because it's just like, man, I could put my gun up there, the fish up there, and get on the boat, and everything.
I used to spearfish a lot, so that's what I see. Usable space where on the older boats.
Even for guys that are trolling for wahoo and stuff like that, you're leadering in all that, man. Those guys would love that transom like that,
Little freshwater shower out here just to rinse off, get back on the boat, and enjoy the rest of the day. Yeah, man, this thing came out awesome. Congratulations. I know you're pretty excited about it. I'm waiting for the invitation to get out there and fish with you,
man, you're invited.
We gotta break it in. We gotta break it in right.
For sure, man. You know.
Reach out to the Mutton Man Jr. right here, Kevin, Reef Runner. If you guys have any questions, drop them in the comments. We'll do our best to answer them as we go learning about this model from the brand. And then obviously you can reach out to Donna, Mike, Patrick, or anybody from the group there. Yep. Solid group, small company, but you get that passion, you get that that feeling that sometimes gets lost in some of these bigger brands. Just looking to pump out a large volume of boats. So family-owned business, and the family is the one that runs it and operates it and even builds the boat. So good friends of ours. Glad to see the group prospering, and glad
Yeah.
to see you guys working with it.
Yeah,
That's
man,
gonna be
for sure.
sick.
I'm
I know we're going to see the
excited.
content online.
I'm excited.
All right, guys, follow along, send this to your friends, all your Reef Runner fans, anybody that likes fishing. Subscribe. We definitely appreciate it. My name is Alan again, Center Consoles Only.
My name is Kevin. I'm Muttman Jr. And
Peace out.
this was the 28.